Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be discussing the challenges appertaining to being successful as an author. So what are they, you may ask? Unfortunately, much to my dismay, much to my consternation, as an author you are encumbered, impeded, stifled, and outmarketed, to say the least. How so, you may ask? Well, other people have higher budgets than you. Other people have enormous followings. Other people have enormous readerships, and it's arduous to gain an influx of traffic on your product pages. They offer their books as audiobooks, as hardcover books, as paperback books, as ebooks. You get the point. They will outmarket you on Bing, on Google, on YouTube, on Amazon, and on other websites as well. You just can't compete on par with them when your marketing budget is non-existent. And even if you do manage to amass a marketing budget, it's easily depleted because you're competing against other authors who will outbid you each and every time. It's a shame and a pity, but it is what it is. And if you compete in competitive genres, and it becomes all the more unaffordable to compete as an author for the attention of the prospective readership. So how do you gain an influx of traffic? You have to do so organically. You have to organically cultivate your brand recognition, brand equity, brand loyalty. Growing your brand is arduous, is cumbersome, is challenging, is hard. You're competing against everyone else, per se, who's keen on building a behemoth of an author brand. There's over 1 million ebooks published. So the challenge of being successful as an author is multifaceted, to say the least. It's time consuming, it can be expensive, and it can take a tremendous amount of dedication, tenacity, and hard work. You need to exude unremitting strategic hard work to make inroads and headway towards achieving success as an author. But to clarify, the challenges of being successful as an author simply entail the market being oversaturated with competitors, and of course lacking a marketing budget to be able to boost your personalized author brand to the next level. Growing an organic brand takes time, and succumbing to a net loss for years on end until you can at least break even is never easy. A lot of the times you wind up hemorrhaging and squandering money because working as an author is not cheap. The opportunity cost is enormous. You're forgoing the opportunity to work elsewhere. Furthermore, you have to finance an internet connection, the cost of wattage, and rent. As an author, you do not receive a stipend, nor grant, nor pension, nor benefits, and you're not guaranteed to receive remuneration. The sites that you publish your intellectual properties on, your books on, have generous return policies, so someone can exploit the return policies and return your books post reading them. They may be gratified, they may be satisfied, but they may want to recover their money. So even if you provide them with insights about a topic that they knew little to nothing about, you're still not guaranteed to generate revenue from the sale. They can return a product within a 30-day time window. So, the lack of a guaranteed income, enormous opportunity cost, the lofty expenses, the lack of a marketing budget, and the competitive nature of the market renders the challenge of becoming successful as an author all the more difficult. You may want to compete in a niche genre that's relatively uncompetitive. You may want to write books that are vastly disparate from anything on the market. You may have to be an innovator instead of an imitator in every facet, meaning you may have to write the next fantasy novel to drive traffic to your product pages. You have to resonate with your readership, compel them to buy your books, and hope that they do not exploit the return policies. You need to create review-worthy, recommendation-worthy, share-worthy books that your audience feels inclined to share with others, recommend to others, and promote as brand ambassadors. You have to organically cultivate a following via social media websites. You need to organically market your content. You can utilize IFTTT, to disseminate your videos to a multitude of social media platforms simultaneously, such as Twitter, Tumblr, and Pinterest. Your YouTube videos can be utilized to promote your nascent, personalized author brand when it's in its genesis, is critical, is incumbent, is crucial. That you create promotional content to promote your products, and you have to create a multitude of versions of your products. In other words, you may have to offer the same book as an audiobook, ebook, paperback book, and hardcover book in order to be able to generate sales. So I hope that you found this video to be intriguing and compelling. As an author, or I should say as a self-published author, you're not guaranteed a sale. Opportunity costs are enormous, and your success is predicated upon whether or not people buy your books and retain them. If they buy them and exploit the return policies, then you make $0. If they buy them and they're dissatisfied, you make $0 because they'll more than likely exhaust the option to return them. If they buy the books and they're gratified, they can still opt to return them and you'll make $0. They could also read the books as a Kindle Unlimited subscription and you'll make pennies. So just bear that in mind. Being successful as an author has ample challenges associated with it. It's never easy. I hope that you found this video to be insightful and informative. Have a blissful, blessed day. Goodbye.